This is the amethyst I went ahead and put on. We have this available for you in the natural rose quartz, amethyst, and is that Prasiolite?
That's green aventurine.
Aventurine, okay.
That's right.
So beautiful aventurine, all natural stones. I love that you did a faceted and then in the raw, in the rough, right? How cool is this? It's a full 27-inch long necklace. It comes with a 2-inch extender in the back. It was originally $59.95, an excellent value at that. We are 50% off. And I will say, very limited right across the board in every single one of the stones. But I want to go right to RJ and talk a little bit about this design element, because it's that yin-yang that I love that you guys are so well known for.
That yin-yang, and as we say at home to my mom, Mom, you cooked with this design. I mean, she really went to work, and she just brought something that you don't see anywhere else, but that yin and yang. You get the faceted stones of the rose quartz, of the green aventurine, of the amethyst, and its delicate form and its finished form. But then you combine that with the rough. I mean, the necklace itself just tells this lovely story that we can all relate to, that we're all works in progress. And with that work in progress and with the effort and with that cutting and with all that goes into making us who we are, we end up becoming finished individual masterpieces where there's beauty in the rough and there's beauty in the finished. But just these stories, and even on the rose quartz, for example, you got rose quartz and a citrine stone. So we love the ability that we combined the two different colored stones to bring them together. And they just complement each other so well.
Excuse me, and unexpected. Like, I would never think rose quartz would be a great match to, you know, the beautiful citrine.
You wouldn't expect it, but somehow it comes together in this gorgeous form. You got the good fortune of the rose quartz and all that that and then you got the love of the rose quartz to bring together this loving good fortune piece and this 27-inch necklace, so that it layers very nicely on all your jewelry. And if you're looking at the green aventurine, this is a stone that the Italians, they actually named it when they say avventura. It's a stone of good fortune. And so that's your green aventurine. And then, of course, amethyst. We've talked a lot about it, and we will continue to talk about it, because amethyst is just one of those master gemstones. If you haven't started collecting crystals and gemstones, you want to start with amethyst, because that is one of the mother of all gemstones. That is one of your key stones that promote and symbolize healing. And so when you bring it together, you just have this gorgeous amulet form combined with the yin and yang of the rough original stone.
And I love the placement of it.
Right.
So it's obviously the faceted stones at the bottom, but then you have the rough that's like 3/4 of the way up. So it's such an interesting, like, juxtaposed, if you will, of a regular necklace, right? So you have that little twist that I was talking about. If you're one of the hundreds of people still in the ordering process who ordered the amethyst bracelets, I have fewer than 100 in the amethyst choice in the matching necklace. It's not a match. I don't want to say that. So, and that's what's fun, right? How do you? It's very eclectic, your line. Wouldn't you say?
It's very eclectic, and we like it that way. I mean, we as a brand, we want to stand out from all the other jewelry stores and all the other clothing stores that you see in the malls. We want that when you wear Califano, you know it's Califano, and it's bold, and it's beautiful, and it's original, and it's different from anything else you've ever seen. If you've seen any of our galleries in Las Vegas, you know what I'm talking about. It's a cornucopia of just the most amazing pieces from all around the world. And so that is a value that we try to bring here with our jewelry today. It's something that's different, but it's something that you can connect to that's high quality and high value, so that when you get it, it's accessible as well.
I love that perfect description of it. No two will ever be alike.
No.
That's the other thing
No.
that always makes it unique. And let me just stress this. When you see these values, please understand, this is not synthetic or simulated stones.
No.
These are all natural stones.
This is all natural stones. And to your point, Lynn, these are one-of-a-kind stones. So there's something just absolutely exceptionally romantic about every single one of the pieces that you get from us, that they didn't start when they got to our studio. They started hundreds of millions of years ago through Mother Nature's own artwork and own process. And so when you get the piece, know that the piece that you selected from Califano was specifically made and destined for you. This piece existed before you, and it will exist after you. And it's something that we as a brand get to take care of every single one of these stones. And we're just a part of that stone's history as we pass it along to future generations.
Well, this is an exciting time to be shopping. And yes, and that's another great thing. It is future generations. generations. It's all ages. It's those who appreciate natural stones and crystals and custom made, one-of-a-kind jewelry that you don't see yourself ever coming and going in either.
No,
right?
no. I mean, crystals are always in style. Like people love them, and they love them throughout history, and they will continue to love them. And I think that's something that we love about our brand as well. Is it's a timeless brand where it can be connected to people of all ages, all backgrounds, all interests. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter where you live, you can rock a KALIFANO piece of jewelry.
And just like Angie's doing here, I love that the only difference is if you're choosing the citrine, which obviously is going to be the citrine in the yellow, at the bottom, the actual faceted stone is going to be rose quartz, right? And then you said your green aventurine. Again, that's going to have the green, the beautiful rough at the top, and the same thing with, how are we doing in the amethyst, Jen? Let me see how many of those we still currently have available. Okay, 70 left. Uh-oh. Every last one of those will sell out. And the length. I love the length of the chain. It's 27 inches in length. Even the chain is just, it's delicate, but it just works, you know? It's all part of that unique feel and signature, that custom, like it was made for you.
It was made for
and
you,
it was.
and the chain is meant to just serve as a frame for these stones. The stones are the most beautiful part of it all.
Of course.
We want to let the stones do the talking, and a chain that just complements that form, and it just connects it, the path.
Very
it tells,
pretty.
the necklace itself is telling the story of the rough to the finished. And it shows you, even just in that work of art on your neck, how a piece is made.
And we have, looks like under $10 to get it home on FlexPay. These flex payments and these sales are just too good to be true. So think about wonderful gifts. 847-619 will let you know when the amethyst is sold out. The citrine is going to come along with the rose quartz, and of course the green of the aventurine. All right, let's remind you. Well, we got things started in this hour.
That's right.
I still can't believe this is even available. Okay, can't have many, I know that. We have the white, the beautiful clear quartz.